Hi friends, today we will discuss this in the architect series, the 7 habits of effective people, class 2. Okay, in that we'll discuss about the introduction, second class. So to just give a summary of what we discussed yesterday, last class, let's go back to the topics. Yeah, so we started with capability and maturity model integration, the first class. Then we discussed about the architect series podcast course flow. Like you have two types of podcast in architect series. One is maturity level podcast, another one is capability level podcast. Okay, so now we are actually studying maturity level podcast. In that first we'll studying the first book, 7 habits. So in that we'll be discussing, then we'll discuss about the area of the CEO second book, 33 laws. Then we'll go to the AI basic research podcast, where we'll discuss about the foundations, AI foundations, and algorithms like that. Then in capability level, we'll discuss about the tools and technologies, okay, which is used in the this one. To give a summary of this capability and maturity model integration, we have 5 levels. That is being reactive, ML1, level 1, maturity level 1 is being reactive. Second level is the being reactive means they are always in the panic zone. They are always confused. They are always now blaming others. They don't learn. The first maturity level where we'll generally talk about is proactive level. Be proactive, so that they are not reactive. They are proactive. Third level is policy driven, where they fix a policy and according to the policy they'll move forward. They'll not take pressure. They are not pressure driven. They are policy driven. That is the level 3. The maturity level 4, we'll discuss about that. Okay, now we are working on policy driven. We will actually focus on the quantitative management. What is quantitative management? Quantitative management means the numbers and documentation. So where we'll fix or freeze on the documentation, we'll see the numbers and we'll discuss about the numbers on a daily basis in the agile method or waterfall method, whatever method you like, but it has to be discussed and finished in the quantitative management. Then we'll discuss about uh, the final maturity level 5. In the maturity level 5, we'll discuss about the qualitative management. Qualitative management means we'll take the experts opinion, experts advice, consultants and books like that. We will take the experts consulting advices, or the what do you call, recommendations. According to that we will plan it out, so that we are growing, continuously growing, continuous research ourselves and grow, develop ourselves. So research and development engineer we call. So basically this is to develop any domain, any course, any domain, any domain you are working, any career. Okay, it's not like only one career I'm talking about. So any career, these 5 levels are very important that we discussed yesterday. So today, so this is part of introduction class. So we are going through introduction class, and we discussed about the name of the 7 habits. So to repeat it, uh, the 7 habits are divided into 3 zones: private victory, public victory, R&D zone. Okay. So there is a quote behind here. You can see the quote here. You cannot achieve public victory without achieving private victory first. Okay, first things first. So basically, you have to be success privately. Then only publicly you can become success. If you feel like you failed inside, like personally, inside you feel like I failed, I am not, we not worth, then automatically publicly that will be reflected. Okay, so that's why we first take 3 habits as a private victory habits, and the next 3 habits are public victory habits. Last habit is R&D zone, where we will discuss about the how you continuously grow and develop. That's called the habit name is called sharpen the sharp. So let me repeat it again. Private Victory three habits. They are: habit number one, be proactive. Habit number two, begin with end of the mind. Habit number three, put the first things first. Habit number four, that's the public victory habits. Think win-win. Habit number five, seek to be understood, then to be understood. Seek to be understand, then to be understood. Habit number seven, synergize. So give a synergized solution so that both side people win. I also win, opposite guy also win. That's called win-win. Okay. So we have to understand. So in public victory, the major thing is we don't listen to people. We just put we understood that these people are wrong. Okay. We never try to understand the other side. Okay. So the other side, what is the problem? What is the pain points? Then we have to say that okay, now I understood. I hear you. I understood you. Right? Like that is a major habit which makes win-win. The sixth habit is you give a solution which both side people are I and the other is happy. I and you is happy like that. Okay, that is synergized solution. Now this habit giving synergized solution is not easy. So that making everyone happy is very difficult. But how do I do that? Daily basis, I will grow my myself so that I can give the real synergy solutions. Okay, that's called sharpen the saw. So the more and more we become intelligent, the more and more we become peace, and the more and more we develop ourselves, we can go give the synergy solutions as much as possible. Okay, and the Q&As are open, and we have two types of Q&As. One is live chat. Whoever is subscribed to this channel, they are always come to the live chat on the daily basis. Daily I'm coming these classes at 6 to 7, and you can give the put the comments in the live chat. I can take answer in the live chat itself. Next is you can directly put the video comments. In the comments, you put the questions. I will try to take a Q&A. I can answer if a small question will answer there in then and there in the comments only. If it is a big question, I'll take that in the next video in the podcast. We'll try to answer that. We'll try to understand and answer that question so that the, the whoever is the subscriber they will understand what is the answer for that. So Q&As are open for like that. And now before going to habit one, before going to habit one, okay. First, one more point we need to discuss. Very, very important point. It comes under introduction. Okay. So in introduction, we'll do two things. One is we discussed about YAML. I'll put like CMMI. Okay. Then we need to discuss about the paradigm. Paradigm. So what is this paradigm? We need to discuss. The two things we need to discuss before going to the habits. Okay. So let's go back to the slides. Okay. Yeah. So this is the topic today we are going to discuss. So if you see this slide itself, it is mentioning the this is a part of architect series. It's introduction class 2 second class. Okay. And time, date, and it's a free cost, and the duration is maximum will go for 45 minutes. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, and share with other people. Okay. So turn on the notifications so you get the notification. Okay. These are things you know already. So that will help us to support this channel. Okay. Next we'll go to yeah. So today's topic is as part of introduction we'll discuss about the basics called paradigms and principles. Okay. So what is paradigm? What is principle? So try to understand whenever we are talking about a habit. Okay. What is a habit? Habit is basically your appearance or your uh, final personality. The author, Mr. Stephen R. Covey, right? He divided this into two sets. One is personality ethics, professional character ethic. Okay, what is personality ethic? What is character ethics? So basically, like we see this example of this personality ethic, there is an iceberg in the ocean. In the ocean, there is a huge iceberg below. Top of it, we see a small iceberg. so which is not visible for public. But inside, if you go and see, there's a huge iceberg is there as a foundation. So the foundation, how deep you go, that strong you'll have in the appearance. Okay, but most of the times, what will happen in our day-to-day life, we will never focus on the inside the deep dive. Okay, we only focus on the output. Immediately, I'll do something, I'll solve this issue. That's all are okay, but that is basically what do you call, it's very fragile. Like you see this personality ethic, the point, there are 10 points we're going to discuss. Okay, see in the personality is given here. Point number one, I'll talk about this. So we always worry about how to improve relationship with others, communications, body language, techniques, all these things we'll study, and we'll go for small trainings, and we'll try to understand this, and we'll apply this also, so that will work also. But the point here is, it's very fragile in on its essence. So there is no strong what do you call, there is no strong confidence or integrity, honesty in that. Okay, it's something like a hypocrite means inside we are not actually ready, but outside we'll act like we are ready, we are really doing good. So you're acting like a good person, but inside you are not a good person. So basically, inside your thought process is different. You have learned something, you are applying with others and seeing that it is actually working. Yes, it will work short term, but in long term, right, it will not work. In the long term, what will happen? The opposite person will come to know that you are actually playing with him. Okay, you are not really, honestly, you are actually doing this. Body language is there. So there is one in Ramayana. There is one girl come Surpanaga. Okay, when Surpanaga comes and meet Rama, right, she will act like beautiful. She will do all this Samudrika Lakshana techniques and show to Rama that she is a very good girl, Sattvic girl, and very calm girl and beautiful girl, like that. Okay, she will act like beautiful. Okay, she's not really beautiful. Inside, she's actually she's a demon. Okay, she's actually a Rakshasi, but in outside, she will act like a beautiful girl. Okay, the problem here is Rama will find out it. Okay, Rama easily will find out it, but the Sita is what? Sita is really actually inside she is a good girl. She is actually a sattvic girl. Okay. See, in girls there are three types is there. Bhayanakam, Satvikam, Prachotakam. Okay. Bhayanakam means they are actually Rakshasis. No? We feel fear when you see that type of girls. And Satvikam is like Sita, the really good girl, like motherliness, a lot of motherliness, all will love will be there. The really caring people, no, they are Satvik girls. And Bhayanakam is basically, I told you, right? We feel fear. They are Rakshasas. The third type of girls is called, what do you call this? Prachotakam. They are actually, this is the Satya, this girl, what is the name? She's a mixture of uh, Bhayanakam and, what's the name? Bhayanakam and Rajotakam. Okay, Prachodakam, yeah, Prachodakam, yes, correct. Prachodakam. So basically, what will happen there? She actually acts. Okay, she's actually not a good girl. Okay, if she's really a good girl, she will not do all this revenge and she will not tell to Ravana that there is a good girl there, adopt her, adopt, what do you call, take that girl and make it your wife. She will not do all these games. Okay, the point here is whenever you are actually showing any personality, that personality has to come from inside, not from just for the sake of getting winning the deal. You must not show that personality. You must really have the personality. So I have seen so many people, they will act good people, like act good people, but inside, no, they always think that the opposite guy is waste. Opposite guy will cheat me. Opposite guy will not help me. He is a running person. He is not a responsible person. Like that, inside they have an idea. But outside, no, they'll talk like very good people. They talk like, okay, I want to do win-win. All these things they'll talk. But inside they don't have the real mindset is different. Okay, so that is a very major issue we face in the personality ethic. So what Covey, author Covey says is, the Covey says, okay, now you develop from inside out. That is called character ethic. So basically what he says is, excuse me, Okay. So basically, what he says is you actually grow from inside. Okay. First, improve yourself. That growth will actually reflect in outside. So basically, what he used a word called is um, subjective objective. Okay. So let me take this one. Give me a second. Okay. Text box. I put it here. Okay. I think you can see this. So subjective objective. Okay. So basically, what will happen whenever you are growing, right? Whenever you are growing, you have to grow from subject inside. Then the objective will change. The most of the time, what we do, we don't change ourselves. We want to change the objective only, outside only. We always think that okay, I'll change the outside, all my problems will get solved. Okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, but I will not change my habits. I will not change my. For example, there is a habit called 5S. 5S means you keep the places everything clean. Maybe you know about that. I'll show you that also, just to make it clear. Now, you put it here. One habit, 5S, very good habit. But if you really actually you want to grow, you can use this habit. Okay, 5S. I'll show you that. But you don't want to change this. They will always keep this. What do you call? Copy, paste. Yeah, see it now. Yeah. So basically, this habit, right? What it does is, it will actually help us to keep the place, working place clean. Okay. But most of the people, what I saw is they will never change their habit. Okay. But they want to grow. They always want to grow, but they will not. They will never ever learn this habit and apply this habit in life. Okay. I told so many people that change your habit, be do 5 years, but never did 5 years. But they want to grow in the life, in the career, in their life. Okay. But they never follow this habit. The habit says very simple habit: sort your things, set in order, keep it clean, standardize it, sustain it. For example, there's a kitchen, right? You in kitchen you separate it. This is daily active, daily thing. This is stock. Okay, separate it. Keep it the place. Look, set order. Keep everything in a place. Okay, set order means keep everything in a place. Okay, let me take other diagram which will make sense. This is nice. We take this. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this is actually developed by Japan people. Yeah, nice for their work environment. But I'll apply for everything. This one, I like this very much. Okay, when we went to Pinia for a visit, na, actually we saw this, some of the companies. Then I try to understand this and I apply this in my life. It's a very good things. Okay, so principle. Okay, as I told you, this is the introduction class and it's a basic things. One of the uh, principles. Okay. Hmm. What we call universal principles. Universally, it is applied. So there is a principle, right? Whenever you are working, you keep the eliminate what is not needed, remove all these things, sort it out, then set it in order, keep every place, make everything has a place, right? And keep the place clean all the time. Don't keep it clean always, and it is to be a standardized. So daily basis, you have to keep it and maintain it and review the standards so that that is maintained properly. This is a very good habit. The problem is they don't change this habit, but they want to achieve, grow. Okay, they never improve themselves. They will say, I'll be like this only. I will never do 5 years. Okay, I will never develop myself, but outside I want to grow. Outside I will say this is not good, this is not clean, that is not clean. I want cleanliness, but they'll never keep inside cleanness. Okay, that's a it's a major what do you call? It's a mask play putting a mask. It's called a hypocrite. Okay, don't be a hypocrite. So that you grow from inside, you really do it. That reflects in the outside. So that time you become success. So that is the approach this book is having. The book is actually saying don't go for quick fix, don't use influencing techniques, don't use communication techniques, don't show you are very positive, all these things. Okay, integrity, courage, peace, justice, okay, patience, that you have to grow inside, and that will reflect and give the output. Okay, that will solve all the problems in life. Okay, so this is the flow they are talking. So we discussed about the first 4 points. Now we'll go to the what is character ethics. It's, as I told you, it's inside out. So in that, first I need to improve myself, yourself. Okay, work on improving yourself, meaning deep within. As I said in the icebreaker example, you have to grow inside. Okay, so what you where you sow the seed of the greatness. So whatever you put inside, that will actually reflect as a personality. But the problem here is we never invest inside us. Okay, we always try to invest in the outside. We never try to change ourselves. Okay, in there is one Dakshanamurti Sotra. In that Vishwam, like that it starts. What it says is Dakshanamurti God Dhyana Sutram, right? What they say is, see, whenever what is world, they ask. Okay, see, world view. What is your view of world? So in the Dakshinamurti Dhyana Sutra, they say like that. Okay, see, the world view, right? What is the world? What is world? If anybody asks you, the answer is very simple. Okay, in Dakshinamurti Dhyana Sutra. Okay, so basically, you need to understand this. So, what is your character? What is your belief system? What is your world view, right? So, there's a questions that he asking. So, let me give you a very good example for the character. So, the character is what? First, character is built on your actions. So, when you study Karma Yoga or Karma Yogi by Swami Vivekananda, he clearly says that, okay, character is built by, I'll show you that also. What is character building? Okay, so then character is built by your actions. Okay, yeah, character building or character building. Let me put, instead of building, I'll use the word development. Okay, I'll make it bigger so that you can see that. So three things I'm taking here. One is character. Second is what is a belief system. Belief system. Third one is your world view, right? Okay, world view. Yeah. So how you see the world? Okay, what is world? World is good, the bad, all these things. So basically, I'm dividing this into three parts. Okay, so we'll discuss this. Okay, I'll increase the font size. Okay, so first character, I'll take from 1 minute. I'll take from Karma Yoga to explain this character. What Vivekananda says. Hmm, Swami Vivekananda. See, I will actually using some books because that it is easy for us to, instead of I am telling it is my idea, let's go with some standard books so that it is easy for us to grow. Okay, so karma in its effects on character, this is the topic from Vivekananda. Okay, let me copy this. So there he is talking about the character, same thing. So whatever Stephen R. Covey is talking. See, I can talk karma yoga, but the problem is I don't want to make religious things. So people think like, okay, this is a religious thing. He's explaining Bhagavad Gita, all these things. Instead of that, I like to have discuss in this book method. Okay, both are same only according to me. But the point here is, I like to take it as a universal example, and we no need to stick to the what do you call um, religious kind of things. But the idea is karma means action. Okay, our action affects in our character. So character builds the personality. But now, as Stephen R. Covey says, personality is actually, if you are having a hypocrite personality, inside you are not having that real character, but outside you are acting like a good person. That will impact. Okay, that will impact in long term. So that is the point Stephen R. Covey is telling. And belief system is basically your philosophy. Philosophy means whatever you believe, right? You believe on yourself. Philosophy. So what Vivekananda says is believe on yourself. Okay. And in Tiruvalluvar also says the same thing. Okay. Your mind, honest to yourself. You know, right, what is right or wrong. Okay. Honest to yourself. Meaning what? In your mind, there is a called mind view, mind eye. You know, in Tamil they call manasachi, mind eye, or mind witness. Let me put mind witness. Okay, that's the right word. Mind witness or mind eye. Okay, in the mind, in the parts in your mind witness, or witnessing your as a mind witness, you know, right, in your mind eye. It's called third eye. Also, we say sometimes. Okay, in your mind's eye, you know that what is right or wrong. Everybody knows. So that I know that what is right or wrong. You know that what is right or wrong. That is your philosophy. Okay, honestly, you be honest to yourself. You know, if you know like, okay, what you are doing is right. Okay, then no need to worry about it. You continue with that. Okay, no, don't believe on anybody else. Okay, that is the second thing you want to develop. Okay, the first thing is actions. That has to be integrity, mind, speech, action. So this three has to be integrated. It's called yogi. Yoga means union of what? Your thoughts, your speech, your action has to be same. So whatever you think, you speak. Whatever you speak, you do. Okay, there's no conflict within yourself. So that's called character. Okay, build that character. That is the first thing in the character ethics. Second thing is belief system. So whatever you believe, right? Honest to yourself. Whatever your philosophy, honest to yourself. Okay. Then if it is wrong, you correct it. But that your belief system, don't follow others like blindly. Don't believe somebody else. Believe on yourself, and you grow. Okay. So there is a stage called belief to faith. Faith means you know that it is working for you, so you grow to fully to faith. Okay. So that is the way you have to grow. Okay. In the future classes, I will try to explain what is the difference between faith and belief. Okay, but as of now, just remember that you have to grow, develop faith, knowing things, believe on yourself, apply it, honest to yourself. You answer to your own mind, your mind witness, your third eye. Okay, answer to your third eye, your mind witness. Okay, so that you are actually sleep happily. The very simple logic is, if your belief system is correct, you can sleep peacefully. Okay, otherwise your mind itself will not allow you to sleep. Understand? So that is the second thing you have to grow, develop yourself. The third thing is world view. What is world? What is world? As I told you in Dakshinamurti Dhyana Sutra, actually I learned from Dakshina. My guru is Dakshinamurti. God, Dakshina means south. South means death. So death, the god of death. Okay. So the basically south god we call. South is the death place. So god of death is Shiva. Okay. So I learned from that god only. He's my guru. So what I say is, he actually gives once in the sloka. What is that? There is a first line. Okay, the first line I'll tell you. Okay, let's try to get that. It's a view, right? How the world actually works. Okay, Dakshinamurti. This is the god. Okay, so Sustra. Okay, let me explain this. So what I see, this whatever I'm giving is my belief system, my understanding. Okay, it may be you can use yours also, but see, I can say what I understood only. Okay, but the idea here is you need to get this clearly. You maintain, you develop from wherever you are. Okay, wherever you are. Okay, you develop from there. Okay, you develop from there and you grow from there. Okay, okay. Let me take this. I want the lyrics actually. The first only first line. Okay, I don't want in complete lyrics, so that what they are saying about the world view will understand. Hmm. Yeah, here it is. Viswam Darpana Drishyam Navana Nagari Tulyam. So this is the what I want to tell you. Okay, what it is telling, I'll explain this. So in this sloka, they are saying is what Vishwa means world. Okay. So whatever you see in the world, it is nothing but a mirror. Okay, world is mirror. So the very simple answer to make it simple, right? To make it very simple, world is mirror. So the first line they say is whatever you are actually having inside in your mind, inside, that is reflecting as outside as a world. So there is no world actually. There is no real world. So if you ask me what is world, it's your mind. So whenever you think good, you see good things in the world. Whenever you think like something like my daughter used to wear one glass, okay, the spectacles. In that glass, no, it's a blue color tinted glass. So she will say, "Oh, the whole world is blue." Like whenever she wears the tinted glass, no, she will say that the whole world is blue. Okay. So the idea is what? Is it really blue? No. The world is not blue or green or red. But the thing is, your mind perception, no, the perception actually shows the world. So what is world then? World is your own mind's reflection. World is nothing but a mirror. Okay. So this is a world view which I am following it. So you do good things, you think good, you see good people, good things. You will be attracted to the good things. Okay, the nature will show you the good things. Nature will help you send good people. Okay, nature will make you to do all these things. Okay, the world will do it. So when you see think bad thing, you feel like bad people will come, bad nature will happen. So the idea here is what? The idea here is whatever you think, whatever you feel, that is going to reflect in your world. Okay, this is called improving yourself. So wherever you are now, first thing is develop your character, develop your belief system. Okay, develop your view of world. So don't think world is good, bad, whatever you think. My friend used to say, somebody tells you, my friend name is Ganesh Gaja. He used to say that, okay, I whenever we work stay in the same room, he used to say this word. Whenever somebody says you are good, don't think you are good. The person who is telling he is good, because he sees good things in you. Okay, whenever you are saying somebody is saying you are bad, don't think you are bad. The person who is telling is bad, because he is seeing bad things in you. So you are actually mixture of good and bad. Okay, the whole creation is mixture of good and bad. But the problem is what is your perception, what is your view, you will see the world. So Vishwam Darpana Disyamana Nagari means the world is nothing but the mirror. Okay, the mirror which is actually showing as a world, as a city, or Nagari means city. So basically your world is created by your own thoughts. Thoughts is projecting in the world. Okay, like in a movie theater, we have a screen, right? White screen. So when white screen, what will come? Whatever the projector is projecting, it will come. World is a white screen. Mind is your projector. So whatever you project in your mind, you see in this world of screen. Okay. So it's nothing but your mirror. Your mind's mirror is world. This is the first line in this Dakshinamurti Dhyana sloka. So these things, like I what I understood, right? Like this, you people has to understand develop yourself, like what is the character you want to follow, who are you, what is your character want to grow, and what is your belief system, like it is a philosophy, whatever philosophy. The very simple philosophy is, my simple philosophy is, honest to yourself. There is a mind witness, it's called third eye. So in your mind you feel that you are right, then you will get a happiness, happy, you will sleep, okay, happily you will sleep, okay. So that if you are having that sleeping has sound sleep and happy sleep, deep sleep, then you are actually going in the right philosophy. That's all the philosophy, okay. Don't confuse. The third thing is view. What is your view of the world? View of the world is, world is mixture of good and bad, and whatever your mindset will reflect in the world. World is nothing but a mixture of good and bad. So whatever you feel, whatever you see, you actually there is one story in Mahabharata. Krishna asks, okay, Dharma to visit the world, visit the city, and tell me how is the city. And Dharma went and saw came back and told, it's very good. People are doing charity, very good social services happening. Lot of people are helping the children, and very good family structures are there. Very happily living. All these things he told, because that is the mindset of Dharma. Okay, the next, the Duryodhana went to the city and came back and told, well, the city is corrupted. All are running behind the money. Okay, and they want to cheat their own brothers. They are nobody respects the relationship. The brothers are liking the other their own elder brothers, younger brothers' wife they want to have. So there is a lot of illegal relationships are going on, affairs are going on. So all these things he told. The same city, two people went. Dharma said charity is happening, social service is happening, temples are there, a lot of good things are happening in the world. Well, means in the city. But the Duryodhana said lot of evil things and bad things, because world is everything. Okay, but whatever your mindset, you see that. Okay, very simple logic. I want to put a letter in the post box. I used to go on the roads daily. Okay, I never see the post box. The moment I want to see I want to put a letter in my thought, there is a post box came. Now I started searching post box. Then I got the post box. Same way, whatever your mindset is there, that you will find out. Okay, good, bad, whatever is there, everything is there in that. Like as I told you, you are projecting your own mind in the world. World is a blind screen. Okay, I think this is the way you have to grow inside. Okay, the three things he told. So the example here is, as I told you, the relationship. If you are not really good character, relationship will fail. And in the company work also, in the career also, your team will start understanding that this guy is only worry about the money of the company. He's want to make money, his own growth, his own care about our growth. So your team, right? When you're working with a team, the team has to feel that okay, our manager or our leader actually helps us to solve, really wants to help us. It's not that he's just acting in front of management. No, we will develop you, we will help you, we'll get a good working structure, working place, what is a great place to work. These all these slogans they use, right? Values, core values of our company is customer success, and making the team happy, individual growth, mutual development. All these they'll talk, but when it comes to your work, right, they will start putting pressure. They will tell you you are wrong. They will never try to help you. So the basic nature of the company is actually the individual. Every individual has to show this. Is actually, see, when you're working in a company, what is happening? They are the face of the company. Okay, but the face is actually wrong. Inside they talk nicely, but when it comes to character, their character is bad. You feel it. You feel it. So the real character wins. Okay, real character wins. Just do a hypocrite and we just show the personality techniques, no personality ethics, all these things, you will fail. Long term it will fail. So these are the two things you have to do it in your company. So this is the important thing. The fourth point we discussed, fourth and fifth point. And okay, next. Now, how do I do this? It's very simple. What he says is align with nature laws. What is natural laws? So there is a law, right? The law clearly nature says, okay. The nature says nature is something like lighthouse. Okay. So there is a warship. very big warship, he always fight with every ship. In the ocean, right? It fight with every ship. Whenever any ship comes opposite to that, he will say, "Boss, get out! I move from my side. Don't come my side. I will do my way of living only. Don't interfere in my way. Okay? Don't tell me go left right. Okay? I don't like it. I will do whatever I like. Don't do micromanagement. I'll do whatever I like. Okay? I'll go straight. Okay? Like that, he will stop. But there is a lighthouse. Lighthouse, when the night time there is a huge panic mode. Okay, there are a lot of storm, cyclone is happening. He's not the warship captain is not able to see the opposite person, but there is a light, and the light says go left, go turn right, you turn, like that. It is giving message to the warship. The warship captain says, "Boss, you know who I am. You know my power. Okay, so you know my power. I will never ever move. I will go according to me only. Don't do micromanagement. Don't tell me take this, do that. Okay, I will do whatever I like." But the lighthouse says, "See, you do whatever you like, but the point is you cannot come here. You have to turn. I will not turn. I will do whatever I like." Then says, "Boss, you if you don't turn, you will die. Why? Because it's a lighthouse. You cannot, if you come and straightly come to me, you'll hit and die, right? You'll break, the ship will broke, right? You cannot fight with nature. So it's the same way, the nature laws are something like lighthouses. Okay, so you cannot fight with lighthouse. Okay, you have to turn back. You have to use the lighthouse as a point, and you have to turn back and drive your ship. You cannot say lighthouse go left side. I will not move. Don't leave my way. You cannot say that in the ocean, right? The same way, natural laws are like lighthouse. Okay, it will show you the path. It will guide you. Okay, but you need to align with that. You cannot say that no, no, no. I will do my path. You move nature. You move this side. You cannot say that. If you fight with the nature, obviously you will going to die. The same way, in your life, your own paradigms, principles, beliefs, worldviews, as we discussed, right? That is going to navigate you. Like in the ocean, how the ship is navigated. In the life also, these things is navigating you. Navigating means helping you to go whichever way you want to, what decision to take, all these things. But the problem is, as I told you, nobody is really objective. All are subjective. Whatever you think, you see. It's not like really outside something is there. Nothing is there outside. Inside, whatever you feel, the outside you will see that it's a mirror. Now, so what Stephen Arkove says is, your paradigms means your thought process, your thinking pattern. That is your core of your character. Okay. So it is a very, very important. Is if you want to change anything, right? The only way is changing your paradigms. I want to grow in my life. I want to change my life. What you have to do? You have to change yourself. The moment you change yourself, automatically the world started changing. Okay. There is no other way to change the world. My world is bad. My world is not good. Only reason is your thoughts are bad. So the moment you really change your thought process, then automatically world will start changing. Okay, it is the only way to change our objective reality, so that know yourself, see who are you, who am I, what is my thoughts, what is my words, speech, and what are the actions I'm doing. So that will change my character. The character what I changed, and the character what I developed, right? That will change my life. So, to explain this paradigm shift, okay, Stephen R. Covey gives one small story. The story name is Subway. Okay, let me take this. It's a small story called the Subway. Covey tells a Subway story. So basically, what is this Subway story? Let me tell you. Okay, give me a second. Let me do this. Yeah, let me put like this. Example. Stephen R. Covey tells a Subway story. Yeah. So in this Subway story, one day Stephen R. Covey went to a subway to catch a train. Okay. So there is a quiet area. Nobody was talking, very silently. Somebody was reading book, and somebody is just quickly sitting, waiting for the train. Suddenly, one father with three children came down to the subway, and the children are very naughty. They are running here and there, playing, and they're shouting. No, children like they shout, right? They're shouting. They are mischieving, right? Misbehaving. They are actually pulling the books, papers with others, pulling the books with others. So a lot of things they do. Okay. Now, obviously the other people started irritating, getting irritated, because they feel like, okay, why these children are actually doing like this? Why these children are not uh, why these children are not behaving properly? Okay, the anger goes to this father. The father came with these three children. He is not controlling his son. So obviously, right? Obviously, right? They will start telling this father, boss, um, why you are not controlling your father? Then Stephen Arkove, he himself went and said the father, sir, the children are a lot of misbehaving they're disturbing the equilibrium of this subway station. They are making the area very noisy, and it is disturbing the whole environment of this subway station. Can you please control your kids? I think you just go to the kids and tell them to sit down quietly, all these things. Now, this guy, father, he when Stephen Arkove went to that father and told, he was in the angry mode. Angry mode. The author Cove is in an angry mode, and he went and said that, sir, what are you doing? Take your children. Like that, he was shouting. Okay, that was his behavior. That father actually saw that the moment the father lift up his head and saw like this, what happened? He was crying. The eye drops were little bit, eyes was wet, and the drops were eye drops were, what is that? He was crying, and he just said, just 1 hour back, their mother died. Even I don't know what to do. They also don't know how to handle it. So I just gets freezed into that. So now, yeah, what you are saying is correct. I need to control them. Okay. The moment he told the story, like their mother is died and wife is died. Okay, the children's mother is dead or wife is dead. Stephen Arkove thought process changed, completely changed. So now the one the Koe was in angry mode, right? He moves to compassion mode, and he started saying, sorry sir, I don't know this. Okay, I will take care of kids. Wait. He went himself, and he brought all the kids, give some chocolate and make them just sit down properly, and started taking care of them. And father also came, and he was started helping them. So the idea is what? You you think like the opposite side. Bad. No, it's not. See, everybody, end of the day, we are going through the same process. But you try to understand the importance. You try to have all are good people. As I told you, always says one small anecdote like for this. I used to go to one cake shop. In the cake shop, this huge crowd, this cake wala, one cake shop, okay, huge crowd. So we cannot go inside. My daughter, no, some 2 3 years that time, she used to run inside her legs, and she will reach the place and they take the cake and come. I used to think like, well, how daughter everybody is allowing? Why when my daughter goes, 2 3 years old daughter goes, the whole crowd is accepting, allowing lovingly. Hi, what my go, like allowing. Why? I used to think I go there. But my daughter goes, why they're allowing? The reason is childiness. When you see a real child character, you become child. I become child. Okay, I see a real kid, right? My face changes, my expression changes, my thought process changes, my paradigm changes. So the real character is not that you act like a child. You are really a I am also becoming a child. In some way, automatically the child gets away. And the same example, what I said is, when you are real good, when you are real trying, when you really want to, right, your character, that the nature helps. Everybody make, there's no way. This is a law, like house, right? It's a law which we have to follow. The whole book talk about this universal law and how do you achieve it. Okay. So I think I made the point clear. What is this book about? The book about is what is this book? You change your character, then nature helps you. So how what are these characters to be changed, and what all the nature will help you? This we're going to discuss in the next classes. Hope this is helpful for you. Please subscribe and support the channel.